Hey guys, it's Carrie and D, and welcome to my page. I am Carrie and D. We are back, and we are going to Disney World.
I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm going on to Disney World. I'm going. Andale.
Where's Disney World at?
That way. To the left. Somewhere to the left.
That's where I want
We're in the most magical place in the world. Just Disney, period.
Disney in France. Disney in Japan.
One of the most magical places in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome aboard the Richard F. Irvine. We are preparing to cast off at this time. Before we get on the way, folks, just a couple quick reminders for you. For your safety and safety of those around you, please do not sit or stand on the stairs at any time. Once again, please do not sit or stand on the
So after taking the ferry, we made it onto the grounds, and we were greeted by a parade, which was pretty cool.
Here we go.
Then we took the scenic route through Cinderella's Castle, and on the other side, we were greeted by even more parades. I'm sure you can hear the little girl yelling hi at the top of her lungs. She yelled hello and hi for 5 minutes straight. It was hilarious. Annoying, but hilarious.
Karen, I don't see your matches on here. Which one do you want? You want to go under some cards?
Y'all hear Curry talking about, ooh, that's Snow White. But she was super excited about Princess Tiana.
Princess Jasmine, come right here. You can see everybody.
Who am I kidding? I was excited to see Princess Tiana too, because I definitely hit that hey girl, like I know her and we besties or whatnot. But you know, that's besides the point. That's really the only reason why we were excited about going to Disney World, is so we can see Princess Tiana. And we saw her, so we're happy. So with the Disney app and COVID, Now they have it where you can't just walk into a restaurant, you have to make reservations, which was kind of annoying because every place was really super booked. But I was able to snag us a reservation for 3 at Cinderella's Castle, so we got to enjoy our meal at the castle and see Cinderella herself.
I thought you said that picture Cinderella.
As if we didn't already do a lot of walking, but then we had to hit these steps. Boy, I tell you, I felt like I was on a Stairmaster.
Are you there yet?
I hadn't eaten all day. I was starving. So to eat in Cinderella's Castle, you were looking about $60 per person. Their kids' meals, I think, were slightly less expensive, but because of Kari's age, she ended up getting an adult meal. So again, $60 per person. And if you wanted adult beverages, they did have those options as well. So I definitely got me a mimosa. Due to COVID restrictions, this is about the extent of your interaction with Cinderella. She goes around the room. You can get different angles of her waving to everyone. She isn't talking. She's mouthing whatever she's mouthing. But, I mean, it is a pleasurable experience. Younger kids would definitely enjoy it. I think all of that has to do with COVID because I'm pretty sure pre-COVID she was probably taking pictures. And they do give you a signed autographed Cinderella picture. Now on to the rides. This was like the first ride we went on 7 years ago with Car because she was proper height. And now that she's older and taller, we can get on more rides. So we got on the 7 Dwarfs and then we skirted around the park and got on everything else. After the 7 Dwarfs, we are ready to see Little Mermaid and float around in her clamshell.
She's happy as off through the winter.
We decided we wanted to go to the Haunted Mansion, and to get there we had to go through Rapunzel's town, and it was a nice scenic route to end up in a cemetery.
Yes, we've done this before. They are going to shout on us.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. I am your host, your ghost in metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination?
Our library is well stocked with priceless first editions like Ghost and Marvel busts of the greatest ghost writers, the literary
You cannot come to Disney and not go to It's a Small World. It's like a staple. And if you don't go, then I don't even know what's wrong with you. I'm not gonna lie, I like going through this ride so I can see the advancement of color people. I know that sounds crazy, but I've been on this ride several times, and every time I come, they have upgraded us, and I am here for all of it, okay? So, I wanted to make sure that I pointed that out because we don't look crazy in this ride. After going on It's a Small World, like the song gets trapped in your head. I feel like we sang it for at least 3 minutes after the ride. It's kind of annoying, and it's also kind of traumatizing at the same time. At this point, the park was getting ready to close, so we were literally sliding into any line that was open. So we got on Peter Pan's flight, and it was a pretty cool ride. It lifted you up in the air, and you kind of just went through the different scenes throughout the Peter Pan movie.
Yeah, Little Mermaid and her sister.
What is that something area?
I don't know, but it look like her.
With the red hair on?
No. But that look like her and her sister.
I like it. I was really
She gotta watch the plane.
What if we had to go on the plane and we had to follow us? Is that Captain Hook's one? That's Captain Hook's house. Yeah, I know.
Wendy. Or Tinkerbell. You Tinkerbell? You're tiny. You'll probably see her from that angle.
Oh, yeah, I like Captain
And you can't leave Disney World without seeing the fireworks. That's one of the best parts of the night. Like, it's magical. It makes everything worthwhile. And now for the madness, deciding how we're gonna leave the park, the ferry or the tram. We opted for the tram, and it was a little snug fit, and some people weren't wearing their masks, but we made it to our car safely, and we had a great time overall. Can't wait to come back.